What is up? It is day 6 of our Vegas vlog. It's really day 7 because we got here pretty early, like 10 a.m. on Sunday. So it has been a stretch. It has been hard on our immune system. Both Ash and I are fighting head colds. So we got to try to find a rally because today's the last full day. Tomorrow, check out. And then we fly home, but not until late in the evening. We're going to the Sphere tonight. This is something we've yet to do. Sphere's been open on multiple trips, but really hadn't had much of a desire to go. But this new U2 concert video, I've heard some pretty incredible things. So I'm going to go check that out. And the rest of it is kind of all up in the air. We've got no reservations for breakfast, no reservations for supper. I'm sure we'll have to figure that out. We do actually have a dining credit that we got to burn up here at Cosmo. So a lot of that is going to get accomplished today. A little bit more gambling, I'm sure. And yeah, kind of doing our best to just keep moving. Keep moving. In my experience, I know sometimes you need the rest when you're fighting a head cold. But I also feel like a body in motion stays in motion, man. So if you sit and kind of develop that rust, it's harder to shake it off. Okay, quick emergency information update here. Broadcast alert. We interrupt your regularly scheduled vlog to bring you a bit of an explanation as to what you're about to see. Ash and I are walking from Cosmo to Planet Hollywood, specifically Miracle Mile Shops, to meet up with Ash's aunt and uncle from friendly Manitoba. They were staying in Paris, so that's, kind of halfway. We figured we'll meet up there. We'll decide what we're going to do for the first portion of our day. When we get a text from Ashley's aunt saying, hey, how would you guys like to go on a timeshare tour? And Ashley's about to text back and go when and try to work out the details. When we're approached by this fine gentleman. He's giving us the, hey, how long you guys in town for? Hey, do you want to see a show? And as I'm explaining to this individual, you know what? We're actually on our way in to talk to her aunt and uncle about a timeshare tour, so we'll get back to you. He's like, I know exactly who you're talking about. I just talked to them. They're already inside. By the time we'd walked in, they were already elbow deep. There was no getting out of it. We were going on this timeshare tour. Now, I have to let you know, they were very, very leery about any time I took out my phone to capture some of this. In fact, I was approached by somebody who said, hey, I don't really like being on camera. Like, he was being kind of a dick. And I wanted to say, hey, I don't really like going on timeshare tours, but yet here I am. I'm 99% sure that there is a no filming policy. They do not want people to see nor hear what goes on these things. It's not that it's that bad, but it may discourage or dissuade people from going on them, or it may give away trade secrets, no idea. That didn't stop me. I got my phone out occasionally, captured some footage, but I was respectful. I tried my best not to get anybody who happened to be an employee on camera. Again, I'm not the paparazzi. I'm not even a good vlogger. Let's call a spade a spade. We got under 500 subscribers to this stupid channel. I actually wanted to see how much of this I could capture to share with you, to give you an idea. If you've never been on a timeshare tour, we're going to talk a little bit more later on in the vlog. I'll explain kind of the process and how it went. But if you do go on one of these, always negotiate. We'll talk more about that in a bit. But what you're about to see is the fine snippets, as much as I could muster, of a timeshare tour.
only term is that they hold it up and
sign him up.
You got double strip over there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's a handicap.
Oh, is it?
A little longer than a few minutes later.
That's not a good face. Not good. Uh-oh. All right, another interruption to the vlog, but I honestly didn't know how I was going to piece this all together, and it just, it's clunky. I know it's clunky, but I wanted to talk a little bit more about the timeshare thing, because there may be people who've never been to Vegas or have never done a timeshare, and maybe they're genuinely curious or interested in the process. So one, never been to Vegas, get used to being asked, hey, when are you flying out? Do you want to see some shows? Things like that by people that they call the body snatchers. Essentially, they're trying to start a conversation with you so that they can lure you into their desk or over to their desk and get you to go on a tour of a timeshare. They're going to throw a lot of gifts at you, and that would be one of my number one tips. Negotiate, negotiate, negotiate. Say no repeatedly. Keep asking for more. We got $250 to gamble with at Golden Nugget. We also got 3-night stay at a Hilton resort. I'll believe that when I see it. The login process to take advantage of that is hit or miss. Ashley's aunt and uncle got the money to gamble with, as well as NHL tickets. Yeah, if you really negotiate, you can get a pretty good haul. Obviously, you have to go on the tour to get your gifts. They won't give them to you until afterwards. Let's go to that next. What can you expect on one of these tours? They're long. They're going to tell you it's only 2 hours. We were there for like 4.5, maybe even closer to 5. It is going to tie up a chunk of your day. So be prepared for that, but continually repeat and remind the people that are giving you the tour, you have to go, you have to go. You only have until this time. We had the Sphere, which you'll see coming up in the vlog in just a few seconds. And we just kept hammering that point, and they did try to speed things up. So when you show up, when you get there, you're obviously going to get some transportation to whatever resort they're showing you, as you just saw. Then there's a bit of a lineup. This was like unlike any other lineup I had seen on a timeshare, and I've been on 3 of these now. Boy, it was painfully long to get through this. Then they're going to bring you to a room. The big sales guy's going to come in. He's going to talk about how great the timeshares are. I've been a member for 20 years, and I don't regret it for a second. Maybe. I don't know. It's not my cup of tea. Then you're going to go on the tour of the resort, or you're going to see a room. One of the, this was the Hilton Cancun or something in Las Vegas. It was kind of dumpy, if I'm being honest with you. And then, when it's all said and done, that tour, they're going to sit you in a nice little cubicle with your host, who a few moments prior was incredibly friendly, and now all of a sudden gets pretty aggressive. He's going to try to get you to close on a deal. Say no. Say no repeatedly. And he's not going to take no for an answer the first time, he or she. So remember to stay strong. Once that person finally concedes that you've said no several times, they're going to get up and say, okay, well, I'm not doing my job if I don't get my sales manager over here, just to at the very least, give you one more offer. Sales manager comes over, or whomever this person happens to be. They're going to try to pitch you several offers to lock in, to sign in for a long-term agreement with a timeshare. Continue to say no. And then finally, one more person's going to come. This is always the experience. There's always at least 3 people. It's like the bosses at the end of a video game you got to get through. And then that final boss is going to give you the rock bottom. What can we do to get you into at least something in terms of a timeshare today? You continue to say no. They are disgruntled. They are upset. They're all of a sudden not very friendly. And then they tell you how you can get your gift and get the hell out. It's that simple, but it is an arduous process. It is high pressure. They are really going to do their very best to negotiate you into a deal. And you just have to be disciplined and stay strong. Again, I don't care. I thought it was a kind of an interesting way to spend the day. If you've ever watched Vegas Valuations where we're rating stuff, Ashley and I have talked about all of the crazy things we've done in Vegas because we like experiencing new things. This was a new property to go check out. Maybe one day I'll do a timeshare. I don't know. This wasn't that time, but I was definitely interested in seeing what it was all about. And well, I'm glad I did. Glad I got my gift. Glad I spent some time, being able to show you what a timeshare presentation is all about. And just again, be prepared. It will eat up a good chunk of your day, 4 to 5 hours, even though they'll only tell you 2. All right, let's get back to the regularly scheduled vlog. I'm sure we've lost a few people with all this timeshare stuff. What's coming up the rest of the day, the last final night for us in Vegas, it's going to be a full one. We're going to the Sphere, baby. This is the first time we've done this. We're going to check out the U2 concert, not the live version, but the video version on the screens. Curious to see what the Sphere is all about. This is something that's been on our list for a bit. And then we're heading down to Fremont, because guess why? We've got to do some gambling and Golden Nugget.
It's like they're actually there.
Okay, last day here in Vegas. We are flying out tonight.
We were recording, but the last spin, we hit the witch's bonus with the tornado and won $500 literally in the last spin. No worries.
What is up, Las Vegas fans? Hey, if you enjoyed watching that video, it would mean the world to Ashley and I. If you hit subscribe, if you hit like, if you shared some of the content, we would really appreciate it.